now I'm going to be doing a addition formula over here, but I still don't have any numbers or digits. So what I need to do is I need to tell the program which cells to take the value from in order to perform the following addition equation. So in other words, it's going to want to add some numbers, but we have to tell it which numbers. So we have different ways of doing that. We can either put in actual numbers like we did before, but here I want to use the address of cells. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in a cell number, telling it that that's one of the numbers of or one of the values that I would like it to add. So here I'm going to choose B2. Now I just clicked on the cell and you see that it automatically appears. So you can either click on the cell and it will show up, or we can type in the letter and number B2. Now for the second cell that I would like it to add together with B2, I'm going to choose B3. So here we see already in our formula we have the sum. The formula is going to add the values of B2 and B3. Now if I wanted to, I can even put in a third cell, and I'm going to click on B3, make sure that my cursor is in the number 3 box. So that's when I click on that cell, it will appear there. So on the number 3, the third number I'm going to add is going to be B4. We're going to perform the equation on B2, cell B2, B3, and B4, and I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And now I have a 0 here because there's no information in those cells. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting in some values, and the first one I'm going to put is in the number 7. And I'll put in a value in B3. We see that it automatically takes the first value that I put in. I'm going to put in another value here in B3, let's say the number 6. And in B4, I'm going to put in another value of 9. And it's going to add those 3 digits and give me 22. Now, if I put in a value here in B5, it's not going to change the B6 cell, because B6, the formula in B6, as you recall, is only adding B2, B3, and B4. But B5 is irrelevant to the formula that's being performed in this cell B6. So B5 is actually just going to cause confusion, and we don't want to put that in. Or we can go ahead and over here add in the number and letter combination. We would put a comma, and we would put in the capital B, and we put in the number 5. And now it's going to also include, as we see, the 4 cells B2, B3, B4, and B5. And now it takes the number 5 and adds it to our total to give us 27. So that's an example of a formula that is put into the worksheet. We create it in one particular cell, and we reference it. We tell it to take values from other cell locations. And obviously we chose addition, but obviously the formula performed can be anything. As we see here, there's a nice list of different formulas. I'll choose a different cell so we have a clear formula bar, and we see that there's a lot of different formulas here that we can use, anything from scientific terms to our basic addition, subtraction, and so really it's limitless as to the types of formulas and equations Excel can perform for us.